Hello, my name is Connor Hayes, and this is my game review of Puzzle Agent for CS4173 video game development. And I guess I will just start a new game and just go over the first few 15 minutes or so of the game. And so, in this game, you play as Nelson Tethers, who is an FBI agent for the Puzzle Bureau. And basically, through the game, we're going to be sent on a mission to find out what happened to the White House's erasers. And in order to do that, we need to talk to people and find out basically what's been going on in Scoggins, Minnesota. So the first thing we're thrown into after a cutscene to give us a little hint about the mystery involved in the game is just a little puzzle. It's a little jigsaw type thing. Should be pretty simple. It says Scoggins, because that's the place where we're going to go.
Puzzle Research. This is Agent Tethers. I think you have the wrong number. Oh, I see. An assignment. In the field? No, sir. It's been, yes, quite some time. Uh-huh. Erasers? The foundation of democracy? Oh, absolutely, sir. I agree, sir. Oh, yes, the White House needs its erasers, sir. I'll be on the next plane to... Wait, where? Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. Population 754. Temperature, it's cold. and not much to look at. According to the agency, there's some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. The whole plant is shut down. There's a weird man staring at me. Hopefully, this won't be a big waste of time. Agent Tether's out. I have no idea where my hotel is. I'd have to ask for directions.
So this is where we're going to be introduced to our main mechanics. Basically the movement in this game is point and click, and if you click on something where it's not going to have an interactable, it will do a little echo thing, and it will show you what objects you can interact with.
Excuse me, I'm Nelson.
We can skip through a bit of this dialogue.
Oh. Boy, those...
The basic gist of what's going on here is we're talking to him, and we're asking him about the hotel, but he's not very talkative.
Can you give me... I'm happy... You'd never get... Sir, it can't... It's really... Okay.
And so... basically, the entire point of the game is to talk to people and get puzzles to solve. And getting those puzzles have to do with the narrative of the game. And for this puzzle, we're trying to get to our hotel, but the roads are slippery, so you can only travel in a straight path. And so you need to align the logs in a way such that it would bounce you to this little section over here. Each puzzle is quite unique, and for every puzzle you have hints, and you have what's called submissions, I guess would be the two main things about him. So for hints, we'll see them later, but there are pieces of gum that we find around town, and Nelson narratively uses that to chew on and focus so he can better solve puzzles.
I must have gotten lost. I thought your directions were taking me to the hotel.
They did.
I'm standing in front of the hotel, aren't I?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
So, again, we're put back into a point where we have to talk to him, and we can talk to him about the factory or the incident at the factory, because that's all we know at this moment. Throughout the game, you'll get more and more. You'll get more information, and you can talk to people about it. Now we have to inspect the fence. I don't think this is very important cutscene. Yeah, there's no skipping of cutscenes in this game, which is kind of sad, because there's a lot, and if you're trying to get a perfect run, you'd have to sit through all the cutscenes. So as you can see, there's bits of gum around the place, and you get to use those. There are also hidden puzzles in the environment, and people we can talk to. So first I'd like to talk with him.
You look... Puzzles? I might be able to help you with...
So that's basically summing up the main mechanic of the game, is you talk to people, you get puzzles. And so for this puzzle we're trying to find a hidden rubber band within the photo here. So as you can see, the puzzle rotates to reveal one continuous band, and the rest are worms. Here's a two-headed worm. So with each puzzle you get a few options. You get the what to repeat this segment. You can ask for hints whenever you want. Doing this will consume gum, and if you use one hint, you get whatever. Yeah, see, the rubber band will form a continuous loop, but it may be twisted over itself once or twice. So, as we can see, we've formed one continuous loop, so you can also reset puzzles and quit. For the story puzzles that you have to complete in order to progress, I don't think you have the option to quit, but you might, I forget. So for each puzzle you perform, you get a little rating depending on what you've done. If you use gum and have hints, your score goes down, or if you use one wrong answer, your score goes down. For hints used and wrong answers, if you do none of them, like no hints and no wrong answers, then you get a perfect score and you get extra little badges for that, which is fun. And after each puzzle you also get this little how does that work out thing in case you didn't understand the puzzle.
Solved. Now
So,
maybe you can relax a little.
This game, when compared to other games, is I'd say it's pretty good. It's not exactly a AAA shooter or whatever, but
Hello.
it's certainly fun to
I'm
play.
Nelson Tethers. I have a reservation.
Oh yeah, you're here about the Eraser Factory.
Within its own genre,
We're
I'd
awfully
say
excited
it's
to have a real
probably
FBI
one of the
man
better
in our
ones.
town. It's just like TV, yeah.
But I only say that
Ooh,
really
I wanna
because
make some hot dish
it
for
used
you
to be
later.
Hot
bundled
dish?
in with a different
Oh,
puzzle
you'll
game,
love it. I've never met a man who
where
didn't
if
love
you
himself
solved the
some
puzzles
hot
in one
dish.
of the games, you'd unlock a Steam key that gives you access to this game, and that was
What?
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Oh,
Mind if?
And other than the puzzles, yeah, the puzzles range from moderately easy to extremely confusing. I wouldn't say the game is too difficult though. And here you can see a perfect score.
There you go, Miss.
And you also have the options of
oh yeah.
replaying puzzles.
Enjoy.
Or what?
I think I might not have the option for that yet. Yeah, I have to pick up the gum first. And here you can look at all the puzzles you've solved, and you can replay them if you want, but a problem is that you can't get a better score than what you originally got. So we just solved this, so it should be pretty easy. So if this was our first time ever doing this puzzle, we definitely get a perfect score. But because it's not, we do not get a perfect score. We still get that one hit we used. And over the course of the game, your taxpayer costs are accumulated. You have a certain number of puzzles you've solved, and this is basically a giant list of all the puzzles in the game. It's pretty good. Sizable. But yeah, that's about it for the mechanics of this game. And so let me see real quick if there's anything else that I should talk about. No, I don't think so. But yeah, I'd say this game is pretty good. Its mechanics are interesting in that talking to people reveals puzzles, and so I'm not sure which one it
How do I
is,
get
but
to-
some
Yeah,
normal
what do you-
options look like
Confirm. We like to double.
they're
I have a
just
choice.
normal options, but they will in turn reveal a
You know,
puzzle that you can do,
Yep. That.
which
Oh, yeah.
incentivizes
Oh, yeah.
the player to
Do you
talk
know
to people
Yes,
as much as
accident.
possible in order to
Oh,
reveal
yeah.
Is that
all the
so?
puzzles within the
Well,
game.
not-
Raccoons?
Yeah.
And using the little
Maybe you should go
puzzle
talk to-
file,
You should be.
Okay.
they
I'll
can
do
see
that.
if they've
The
missed
guy
any
helped-
puzzles.
Yeah. He.
Goodbye.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Here's
Those are. But I
One
took
of, no wait, I don't want to show this as the most complicated one. I know the answer. Yeah, also, between games, or different playthroughs, the puzzles aren't randomized, so they're all the same answers.
well.
So once you've solved the game, you can go back through it in case you've memorized it. But here's one of the harder ones that I think is out in the game. Basically, you have to, and this is what a lot of the puzzles are like too. It's using your logic and trying to just figure out based on what you know. And that's about it for the game. Other than solving the big mystery of what is going on in Scoggins. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you.